Alright guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about our predator issues. So if you've been following along, you know we've had some issues with birds coming up missing, feeders being moved around on our little tractors there, and finally we caught something. Coons are notoriously smart, right? I don't know if these coons have been caught before or almost got caught or whatever, but they get pretty darn smart. So we've had an issue with catching them. Today we've caught one. I doubt it's the only one, but we've caught one. So here's our coon. As you can see, it's a small one. It's not that big. And it's not even ferocious, right? Almost looks pet-like, but it wants to eat your chicken. It will eat every chicken it can get a hold of, and for the ones that it can barely get a hand to hold to, it will rip off a wing, it will rip off a head, a leg. It will kill your chickens dead. So for that reason, we don't rehome them. We just eliminate the threat. You know, we live out here in the country, so there's woods all back here. I mean, there's woods everywhere, right? And I don't go hunting in the woods. I let the woods be the woods, and I let my yard or right behind the house be where I keep stuff. So as long as the coons and the possums and whatever other wildlife there is out there stays out there, we don't kill them. We let them live life and live it to the fullest and all that, right? And any animals that I have that perish, I normally take their remains out way away from the chicken coop and dump them off and let them have it, right? But when they come down here trying to take my live birds and make them their meal, that's when I become ill. That's when I have a problem with it. So I've watched a lot of videos where there was debate on what to use to catch, you know, coons and possums and all that. What we use is what we have, and we have an abundance of them. So we use eggs. You know, I used to, you know, I went to several little trapping videos, and I used to use dog food, sprinkle it with honey, and that works. You know, I ain't gonna say it doesn't work. I used to use honey buns. That works, right? All that works. But these right here, I think these are what they're coming for anyway. And if you give them access to them, man, they hop in the trap for you. So because this is the area we've been having the most activity lately, so our chicken feeder, you know, they would turn it around and get it to where they could scratch it out. Well, what I done this time is I did tie it up to where they can't turn it. That's as far as they can turn it, and my chicken can still get access to it even if they do. Even if they are able to reach a little bit of it. But anyway, because they've had all this activity here, this is the reason why I put the trap over here. I was putting it right next to the feeder, and nothing, right? You put it around here and it's like they give up on that and they come over here looking for food. So all I'm gonna do is throw a couple of these eggs in there and make sure that at least one of them crack and that they're at the very back of the trap. You don't want them up here. Put them towards the back of the trap. For those of you that don't know, just in case somebody's watching that's never used one of these, this is a live trap. I don't know what size it is. Probably a medium. I've seen them smaller than this for sure. But basically, they step on this trigger back here, which is what closes the door. So after you've had a coon in here, you see all this grass? See that bare spot? They're trying to dig out and everything. They throw all kinds of crap up underneath this trigger. And if you don't clean that out, or you don't at least, you know, mush it out to the back, then that when they step on it, it won't go down. It doesn't trigger the trap. So make sure you always clean that out after each use. So we just set our trigger, and I just take one of them cracked. So one of them did not crack, and one of them did crack. And I'll just set that down and give it a little push down there, and you are set up. We'll probably have us another coon tomorrow. So if you're raising chickens and you decide that you don't want to trap animals and dispatch them or relocate them or whatever, then the other alternative is to build one heckified chicken coop to where predators cannot get in, because they will try. I guarantee you, I don't care if you're in the city or what, if you were to put a game camera out there on your chicken coop, you would be surprised at how many stray cats, dogs, coons, possums, owls, hawks, everything, right? So, you know, luckily we ain't got any bears or cougars or anything like that down here, so I don't have to worry about that. But, yeah, you know, so either you had to build one heck of a chicken coop, or you have to employ some traps and countermeasures to try and keep them at bay. So, all right, guys, that's it for this video. If you would, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much.